where the fun never falters. A Yorkshire tide wilts under the New Mexico sun, as he shares the warmth with the story begun.
Under golden skies, the tales take flight. Yorkie's ready with a sparkle in his eyes. Fantasy, sci-fi, or a modern twist, each tale's a treasure, none to be missed. From rolling hills to haunted towns, epic quests where legends abound. Heroes rise or stumble and fall, but Yorkie's here to see it all. With each new game, a door swings wide. Step through with Yorkie as your guide. Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fades. Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return. Point and click tales where puzzles unfold, episodic journeys with stories bold. Visual novels rich with choice, F&B scenes where actors voice. Role-playing quests where fates entwine, strategy games with plots that shine. Narrative games where the plot runs deep. In Yorkie's stream the stories leap. No matter the genre, the tale's the key. In Yorkie's world, it's all about the story. Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fades. Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return.
Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fade.
Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return. Pulling lost to mysteries grand, to moral choices that guide your hand. Political intrigue or personal strife, the games explore the depths of life. From epic battles to a quiet chat, these stories cover all of that. In Yorkie's stream the topics range, each adventure brings something strange. With every theme, new doors ignite. In Yorkie's world, the tales take flight. Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fades. Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return. As each tale ends, a vote takes place on his YouTube community page. The viewers decide what's next in line for the tales we'll share in this grand design. From epic quests to quiet nights, we'll find new ways to reach new heights. Yorkie's here, so don't delay. Another adventure's on its way. With every vote, a new game begins. In Yorkie's world, adventure wins. Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fades. Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return. Through every twist, through every turn, there's so much more we've yet to learn. In every choice, in every path, there's magic found in every laugh. The stories weave, the moments blend. With Yorkie here, the fun won't end. The journey's long, the road's not straight, but side by side we'll celebrate. With every game, new bonds are made. Characters live where memories fade. Journeys shared, both near and far. These tales connect us like a guiding star. In every choice, in every play, new paths are forged along the way. So join us now, the time is near for another adventure full of cheer. In Yorkie's hands, the stories shine. Adventure waits for all in line. Join Yorkie's afternoon adventures, where stories grow and danger fades. Laughs and thrills at every turn, an adventure where we'll all return. So join us again, don't miss a beat. Yorkie's channel is the place to meet. With stories fresh and games so bright, we'll chase the day into the night.
Gather round, brave souls, and hear the tale of Thalindra Moonsong, a hero through and through. Welcome to her journey, in the light and in the shade, in wrath of the righteous, where the winds of freedom play. The world wand opens and demons rise. Darkness spreads through crimson skies. In the chaos, hope is hard to find, but Thalindra stands with it, an unyielding mind. Through fire and chains, she'll make her way, to push back the night, to bring the day. She's a beacon in the night, guided by the stars' light. With bow in hand, she'll stand her ground. Her courage fierce, her aim profound. In every shot, the darkness fades. Thalindra's courage never afraid. Thalindra roams where the wild winds call, a child of twilight where shadows fall. The open road has been her guide, with Desna's dreams always by her side. But now she's drawn to a greater fight, to defend the world from the endless night. For freedom's call, she'll always fight, her spirit soaring to the height. With bow in hand, she'll stand her ground. Her courage fierce, her aim profound. In every shot, the darkness fades. Thalindra's courage never afraid. Her skill took flight, harnessing earth and the winds of night. Her arrows strike with nature's grace, a storm within no foe can face. With every shot, she holds the line, her spirit strong, her aim divine. Her power flows from earth and sky. She strikes where shadows die. With bow in hand, she'll stand her ground. Her courage fierce, her aim profound. In every shot, the darkness fades. Thalindra's courage never afraid. Even the lone need a helping hand. Allies gather, together they stand. Sealer's shield, embers gentle light, land steady aim in the endless fight. With friends beside her, she faces the tide. In their unity, the courage fierce, her aim profound. In every shot the darkness fades, Thalindra's courage never fades. Oh Yorkie, can you guide her through in the paths of chaos where the winds blew? Will you lead her true as the battles rage, or lose her in the abyssal stage? Her eyes now turn to the mythic call, the Azata's light, to rise or fall. She'll chase her fate through fire and sky. With Desna's blessing, she'll learn to fly. Her journey long, but she won't back down. She'll wear the stars like a hero's crown. Her fate entwined with stars above, she'll rise on wings of love. With bow in hand she'll stand her ground, her courage fierce, her aim profound. In every shot the darkness fades, Thalindra's courage never afraid. Oh Yorkie, can you guide her through in the paths of chaos where the winds blow? Will you lead her true as the battles rage, or lose her in the abyssal stage? Her eyes now turn to the mythic call, the Azata's light, to rise or fall. She'll chase her fate through fire and sky. With Desna's blessing, she'll learn to fly. So join along back down as her story flows through battles fought and the winds that blow. Yorkie's afternoon adventures, don't miss a beat, for Thalindra's tale is far from complete. Come back soon, for the journey's long, and see where the winds will take Moonsong. Her story's just begun, there's more to see in the light of the stars, where she'll always be free.
Alright there, it's your old mate Yorkie here. Welcome back to those afternoon adventures. Cheers. We start the day together. No, we don't. Where we continue the day together through the afternoon with a less shootery, less action-oriented, narratively rich games. This might get changed to a video series with me replacing the afternoon stream with something different. I don't know. That's something I'm pondering right now. Anyway, with Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous right now, we're going to go help solve Woljif's little problem with Voetiel. Let me just have a look at the spell books. You need to gain a level, lad. Critical with daggers. Finesse training daggers. Do we have that available? No, I've already got it. Well, I don't need finesse training, because all you use is daggers. So what's this nonsense? I mean, I don't see the point of that. We don't use it. I guess I could give him Psi, or... maybe Short Sword, something like that. I can only use these. Okay. Bite, no. Claw, no. Gore, no. Hoof, no. Light mace, punching dagger. Possible. Rapier, short sword, sickle, spike, tail, talon, tentacle, unarmed or wing. I'll give him short sword. Well, I say I really see the point of that one, but whatever. Bone shatter, controlled fireball. Right, Woljif. Can have a couple of enlarged persons. Grease could be useful. Shield, why not? And we'll throw some magic missiles on for you. Level 2. Create pit. That can be useful. Stick a couple of webs on there too. Scorching ray. Actually, protection from alignment communal. Give him a couple of them. Wouldn't hurt to have blur in case he's attacked. And you can stick some bear's endurance on a couple of us. Haste is always useful to have. Make most of them that. And then some dispel magic, I think. Level 4. Stick that in and give an acid pit. You don't have any of that stuff, alright. Oh, hang on, is there any others that need spellbooks improving? You have spells? Do you? Okay, Hurricane Bow. That's just personal, yep. Aspect of the Falcon. Lead blades. And... entangle. Took out aspect of Falcon by mistake. No, I didn't. Took out Hurricane Bow by mistake. See the point of summoning Nature's Ally, it's not going to be powerful enough. Cat's Grace, yeah, let's give you that. Level 3. You surround a touched creature. Well, it's just one friendly creature. Resist energy communal, that can be very useful. Get one of them and one of the protection from energy communal. Because I expect to come across a lot of fire. I don't know if fire's the only thing we'll come across. Voetiel, oh, we're not training you up proper, are we? We can have some dispel magic. I think Ember's got that. Can you cure serious? I don't actually need to put that on, do I? Because you can swap something out for that. Archon's Aura, why not? Actually, full strength because we got the other available elsewhere. You can give that to your pet, definitely. Maybe a couple of magic weapons. I like the idea of you having some restorations available. Maybe a couple of greater magic weapons. Level 5. Let's give Burst of Glory. Give some angelic aspect. Breath of Life. Why not? Ooh, and Erase Dead. You'd need to use a diamond, but we have 3 available. These are good. Kind of negate things I'd said before, though. Why is summon a huge elemental and take Mascat's Grace? Ember, you get to use them as you wish. You don't have any spells. You do. You can have some angelic aspect. You're such an angel, aren't you? Greater courage. Top Veil of Heaven. Take Veil of Positive Energy for undead use. There you go. Can't believe I've been rocking on without updating the spells for so long.
To hear you Hell Knights talk, it's like you think everywhere should be run like things are in Hell.
Hell is the ideal we are striving for. Being similar to Cheliax would be an acceptable intermediate stage.
Yeah, shut up, Rachel. Right, out we go. Dropping you for now, because we're bringing you in. We don't need 2 rogues. any of them. I don't need any of them either. But them, yes. Now what's going on here? Events. Vagrants. A crowd of destitute, the sick and feeble minded has arrived at Dresden. They're asking to be admitted. Their lives are rough, they have no place to belong, and they wish to die as heroes, or at the very least. But the Crusaders do not wish to fight side by side with these vagrants either. I don't want to accept them into the army like that. Work on the home front? Yeah, could be. I mean, they're providing conscripts, they're useless. Material points income increases by 1. Crusade morale reduces by 20. Send them to Mendev? Or set up hospital? With the sick, etc., the hospital would be best. Originally, I set up a hospital for poor devils in Dresden. The healers care for the sick and they help supply the units of gratitude. A young Hell Knight by the name of Yekrenkel has arrived in Dresden for an official meeting. Well, he'll have to wait. In the meantime, let's follow around here. Take out some more of these demons. Crusaders killed the cultists who were gathering an army of wild giants to storm Dresden. Now that Dresden is safe, workers can be transported from the urgent strengthening of the walls to other important tasks. Or we can get a larger army there. Let's put them in for a start. Oh, I can. Okay. Alright. What else might be worth it? Sorceress. Not that one. Try the right one, Yorkie. Take them down. Elementals. Magic missile. Get the dogs let out. And one magic missile. Won't all of them anyway. Chasing elementals away from their home planes, Crusaders find a huge crystal filled with magical energy. It appears that it was imbued by the elemental force many years ago and devoted to convoyed to Draven, but never arrived. Its guards have perished, and the crystal itself, powerful vessel of magical essence, has been drawing on battle splits year after year. Improved energy points, good. Break down this fort. Well, we're at full health. Just 5 left. Three, 4 done. The fortress was a sanctuary for spellcasting demonologists. The fire that started during the battle spread to the libraries filled with blasphemous knowledge. The glow of this massive fire lights up the dark expanses for miles around. Right. So let's just see if... Can I, Yeah, I can get you back now. And you can have 5 units. Actually, you can have 6 different units. You've got 2 at the moment. Oh, we don't have enough. Okay. That's okay. and get them next time. Rest up.
I had a messed up childhood, but sometimes I think back on it fondly. Life was so easy.
You were smaller, so it was easier for you to cut purses and get away without being caught. Am I right? Don't tell me. I'm right.
She might have called you out there, Woljif. One thief to another. Or at least one ex-thief to another. Development in the art of war. Those who do not seek to know their enemy and fail to forge new paths of victory inevitably fail. The secret of success lies in officers' steadfast focus on strategy. This Scrubland. Let's see about getting our stuff empowered, shall we?
The world is full of wonder.
Right, new
Together,
sealer.
we stand.
Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana. Ona Adayana.
Inimosi Travisi.
Give that to him, actually.
Inimosi Travisi.
Yes?
You can have... You can cast some death balls, that might be nice.
Ani. U. Efna. 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 Ani. U. Efna.
And then we got that on you.
Esme. Axel.
I don't know if you need it, I'll put it on him.
Esme. Axel. Yes.
Good enough.
Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi.
Put it on yourself as well.
Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi.
I'm here. Where else would I be?
Right, stick that on me. Well, Thalindra. I think the other should put it on his horse. We'll do haste later. I think that's all you need to put on right now. Or you can put that on yourself. To hit you. And you can put a shield on yourself. Sealer, you need to get
I
mounted.
will help where I can.
This must be Voetiel. Big fell spawn. The giant Glabrazoo towers over you. His small yellow eyes, glowing amid the lumps and horns, come to rest on Woljif. The demon's pincers instinctively close with a bone-grinding snap, and his nostrils flare. Spawn of Igfales, Lady Hepzibah ordered me to bring her the moon of the abyss. Give it to me and I will kill you quickly. Is he talking to me? He's definitely talking to me. Woljif takes a step back. Hey, Hornhead, I'm the spawn of my man, Da. Don't even want to think about where you crawled out of. How about it, Chief? Show me your special chieftain mojo. Who are you? Know the name of the one who will squeeze out your innards. Voetiel. Gorger of screams. Timrath, scourging lash and Baphomet's faithful. You will die begging me for mercy. Who's Igphillies? A demon who sowed his seed on Galarian. From his seed grew the coward, currently hiding behind you. He will die more slowly and painfully than you, in retribution for everything Igphillies has done to my mistress. Who's Timrath? My mistress is the High Priestess of Lord Baphomet. I will fulfill her command and she will honour me with her blessing. But why are you so determined to kill Woljif? Why do you need to move to the abyss? What's going on? Yeah, why? I ain't never seen you before in my life. Maybe you got me confused with somebody else, another Woljif maybe, or a guy with horns like mine? You are Igphillies spawn. That is enough reason to kill you. My mistress also needs the item you stole, the Moon of the Abyss. No more talking. Die, traitorous seed. Woljif is raised in blue flame, while the demon shadow rides up behind him. Have at it, Chief. Pilgrims of the world will attack. Fight for me. I'll be over there monitoring your performance. No, you won't. You'll be in the thick of it. The cultists exchange looks and make no move to fight. At last, the chief cultist speaks. We will not fight against a demon. Demons are our future masters. We cannot show insubordination. What's gotten into you, Crescent of the Abyss? You're not trying to betray us, are you? Woljif slapped his hand on his forehead. I forgot we just done planks. The stubborn as mules too quick, Chief. Say something to him. He'll be more persuasive than me. The demon's trying to deceive you. The servant of Baphomet wouldn't murder the Crescent of the Abyss. The chief cultist strokes his chin. The Crescent of the Abyss kept his word. He led us here and as he promised. Nevertheless, the demon wants him dead. Yes, something isn't adding up here. Treachery? Okay, so you essentially just turned them all against us. Well done, Devil. That's really smart, that is. Well done.
Away, you rascal!
I'll seize this thing on you. It's down to 134. Step forward. You're not really enraged to your stuff yet.
Into the fray!
Hey!
Begone, fiend!
That was painful.
Your time is over.
I'll find you spawn a big police. You will be bathed in blood. Typical bloody demon is running away now. So are the cultists. Woljif looks supremely satisfied. What do you make of that, Voetiel, then, Chief? So, will you take me back? Nothing for me to do on my own in the world, and we kind of make a good team. I promise not to run away again. Once we don't get attacked by gargoyles again. I mean, if they do, sorry, Chief, but they're scary. I'm out there. Chief laughs. I'm kidding. I really won't run away again. Really. Don't get ahead of yourself. First, I need to know what your connection is to the demons. I don't know anything about any demons. First time I ever saw that Voetiel beast, but he sure seemed to have it in for me. He doesn't just want the moon in the abyss, he wants me to suffer. And that mistress of his, whatever she's called. There's something fishy going on here, Chief, I'm telling you. I want to get to the bottom of it because something tells me we'll be seeing Voetiel again. I know his type. Once they get a hold of you, they don't let go. Woljif runs a hand through his shock of hair. Here's how it is. There's this demon Ixviles, the one that Voetiel and his mistress has all worked up over. If I'm supposed to be his spawn, then maybe he's my grandpa? I'd believe it. He's caused so much trouble that people even want to bump off his grandkids. Yep, that sounds like my family, alright. Ixviles did something to her, to Voetiel's boss. Maybe he stole the moon from her, I don't know. Anyway, she sent her top muscle to find it. That muscle being Voetiel. And now I'm the poor sap who's supposed to pay for all his granddaddy's evil deeds. See, demons are just like the low-class thugs. You get down to it. But I ain't giving him the moon, even if the shadows started talking to me because of it. And then there's... Woljif stopped short. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. That's a separate discussion. You can stay if you promise not to run off again, Woljif. I swear on my ma and dad, to be fair, I'm not sure they're alive or dead, but even dead people can have a lot happen to them. They can be raised from the dead or just dug up and used in the experiments. I know one old-timer, or knew one old-timer, a street food vendor who would buy fresh corpses. He was looking into something, almost as if... Anyway, it doesn't matter. What matters is this. I need to talk to you. I won't have anybody else. Face-to-face, somewhere private, in Dresden, that'll do. When you see me standing alone, talk to me. Woljif notices Devil and waves him. Chief, you remember Devil? Yeah, he just caused problems for us. First he was lying on the altar, then he was tied up on the floor. He's led a varied life, is what I'm trying to say. Want to say hello? He's basically one of us. He won't look down his nose at us, and he's rich to boot. Maybe he can shake something out of him. You know, for helping him. Even an IOU would be better than nothing. Why not? Devil, noticeably fatigued by the battle. You didn't do anything worthwhile. Walks over to you and Woljif. It was a fine fight. It was tough for me, but it's the first time in a long while that I've felt human again. And not a mute animal, thank you. That was you, mute. You're an even bigger talker than me, Your Excellency. Only you sound like a library book, and I sound like a back alley gutter. I learned my letters on the streets, you know, from the signs. Anyway, that's by the by. I wasn't planning on saving you. I just didn't want you to pop into my dreams looking all pathetic and asking why, Woljif? Why didn't you save me? Nah, I don't need that kind of bastard in my life. Devil laughs. I'm sure nothing could break your irrepressible spirit. The young crusader bows to your commander. I don't know how to thank you for saving me. Ayamade must truly be watching over me, and I must do everything in my power to repay her. What are you planning to do now, Devil? Get out of this place and return to the ranks of the Crusaders. Don't worry about me. Even if I should die on the way back, I'll die a warrior's death. If this crusade has taught me anything, it's the value of an honourable death. A death worthy of a man. Time to go. I fear scavengers will swarm here before we decide it's worth burying bodies. Devil turns to Woljif. Thanks again, my friend. If you ever find yourself on Gwenver land in Eastern Mendeb, I can ask my parents to find you a position suits your talents. The Gwenviers are always in need of good, reliable men. Woljif, who had been listening with a smile up to now, abruptly stopped smiling. Good men? I'm not a man, Your Excellency, and I won't be your servant either. Do you think you're doing me a good turn? You posh people are all alike. Even if I saved your skin a dozen times, you'd never see me as your equal. You can take your gratitude and shove it, and don't call me friend. You're right, Woljif. A servant can become a friend, but a friend cannot become a servant. Woljif barks a contemptuous laugh, but the disappointment is clear on his face. Sang a different tune when he was stuck in a cage looking for sympathy, like a lost lamb, huh? That's blue bloods for you. Can't survive on thanks alone. Oh, Devil looks like disappointed. Unfortunately, I don't have any money on me. I only managed to find my belongings with difficulty. Please accept this enchanted ring as a sign of my gratitude. I found it in a pile of weapons back at the cultist camp, but I shall remain in your debt. You arrived too late. The cultists already agreed to fight for me. Devil for his brows. Sorry, but with all due respect, that is wrong. They're supposed to be fighting evil, not taking on cultists as allies. I'm sorry you wasted time convincing them, but I acted as it best pleases Iomade. Yeah, well, I'm Desmond, so screw yourself. Let's go. We shouldn't linger here. I will salute you. May Iomade watch over you, Commander. I shall pray for you. Alright, let's go, Chief. On to new adventures. I'm sick of this place, to tell the truth. It's empty, it's boring. We might as well talk on the road instead of hanging around here. Do you know any travelling songs? Want me to teach some tavern tunes? The one where the thief falls in love with a beautiful woman and she turns out to be a guard. And the two of them get hacked up in the street. Or how about one where the thief's in court and the judge is his father? Or the one where, if you don't behave yourself, you'll live out your days in a special institution. And remember them all. We've got plenty of time. How about a wizard's knob as a staff on the end, Woljif? No, a wizard's staff as a knob on the end. Wrong way round. Or the hedgehog can never be buggered. Okay, let's have a look at what we picked up here. We've got Belt of Demonic Shadow. Whenever the wearer of this belt casts a spell of level 6 or higher, it summons a CR 7 Shadow Demon to fight alongside the wearer for 2 minutes. Only one such demon can be present on the battlefield. If the demon is already summoned, casting a new spell of level 6 or higher will heal it for 2d6. What belt are you wearing? Stick that on you. Woljif, you can have that, mate. That is Ring of Ghostly Pathways. We don't need this, so you can have it. Actually, wisdom. No, not needing it. Steady Finger. Touch attack rolls. What are you wearing, Ember? Oh, you do use that. None of the rest of us really do touch attack rolls. Do you really need the defense? I don't think you do. Take that off. Because you fire bolts and so on, I touch attacks.
You're a good person. I like you. So exciting!
Oh, hang on, there's something up there. I guess we should have a sprint around just in case anything else is somewhere. Right, so we've helped Woljif out. Teleport back to Dresden and then go speak to him on the street. Shall we just read this, didn't we? Dresden. Go to the streets and speak to Woljif. Then we got to do the what do we call it? The rank up. Logic gives your friend a smile. Hey Chief, want to talk? You want to tell me something in private? Woljif tries to seem calm, but his tail is lashing nervously. I don't know how to word it, so you don't drag me off straight to the Inquisitors. Is this another secret? You can trust me, I won't tell you. Woljif is still alert, but the motion of his tail flows fine. Yeah, I still believe you took me back. Still can't believe you took me back. No one has ever done anything like that for me before, so I guess I can trust you with some things. Not all of them, though. My shadow. Did I tell you it talks now? Well, it happened after I started carrying the moon of the base with me. And that's not the only thing that happened. What else? It's been giving me strange dreams, like I'm falling inside some kind of crystal. I keep falling forever. Everything around me is shining, but dreams don't mean anything. You're talking to a Desmond, of course dreams mean something. I thought it was because the wound is so near, but there's something else. I just stayed silent for a while, building up his courage. Chief, I'm stronger. My fingers tingle any time I use magic now. Like it's dying to come out. It wasn't like this before. I did some magic, but now it's like I can do some real damage, you know? This never happened before I took the moon. Woljif gives you a pleading look. Chief, I don't know what to do with these powers. What if they get stronger? I mean, I've always thought about what I'd do if I was suddenly rich and powerful. I'd show everyone my true worth, but I'm not ready for this. It's too much for a simple fellow like me. Yes, this is my grandfather's inheritance, but why do you leave it to me? Do you think he really wanted me to become stronger so I could grab what the world owed me? It's payment for all the kicks and blows, for all the mocking and the way I was born. Never seen anything like this. You need to use its power with caution, and we'll keep an eye on how the amulet works from now on. Woljif smiles condescendingly. I know a cautionary tale. The Golden Hands had a thug, a half-orc, who bent coins and break bricks with his head for a dare. So once they asked him, can you lift a tower shield with your teeth, no hands? He tried it and all his teeth fell out. All of them. One by one, you know. So he lived on porridge until he kicked the bucket, which happened because he couldn't lisp the password to the hideout, so they shot him with a crossbow on the spot. They figured it out later, and everyone felt bad about it. So what we're saying, oh yes, that's when I realised that even if you have great strength, you need to use your brain too. And now if Voetiel gets me again, I'll be ready. Thanks for understanding, team. I don't know what I'd do without you. Voetiel equally, there are too many demons hanging around you. The moon of the abyss turned out to be of demonic origin as well. Woljif sighs heavily. I think I like it. It's up to me, I'd never have met them. This is how I see it. Equally, must be my grandfather, since they call me his spawn. Voetiel, that spiked ugly mug, came to try and collect some of the old demon's debt from me. I know how it goes. We have uncles for this in the family. Big thugs, but without the spikes, who go around beating money out of late payers. The Hepzibah he's talking about must be like our sister Charisma. But for demons, an old Gramps crossed her somehow and she just can't get over it. He probably stole the moon of the abyss from her. I don't know, but I would have. On the moon? Grandpa, he should have left me a note or something. Chief, I think he expected better of me than how I turned out in the end. He probably thought he'd have a smart grandkid who'd know what the moon was for and what to do with it. But he got me. Woljif's tail dropped sadly. So what if he was a demon? I don't want to let him down, you know. He believed in me. I guess just you and him, Chief. The only two people in the whole world who believed in me. That's why I have to figure all this thing out. Alright, I have to go. We've had a word with him now. I'm assuming there's return to Nizam. Wait and see how things unfold. Opinions awakening. Okay. Now, let's get back to the keep. We've got Jaeger there as well, don't we? A familiar figure clad in black armour appears before you and ceremoniously offers a salute. Greetings, Knight Commander. Jaeger Ankel from the Paralector Thalindra squad at your service. I'm afraid it's become a habit, but once again I bring dire news. Jaeger shrugs apologetically. Jaeger casts a nervous sideways glance at his superior officer. Paralector, while you've been following the Knight Commander, much has happened at our outpost. Enough empty chatter, Knight. Give your report. Although Reginald's tone remains as dispassionate as ever, his gaze has grown in intensity. He watches Jaeger like a predatory beast, prowling ever closer to its prey. Jaeger snaps to attention and repeats a message he's clearly taken pains to memorise. Reporting to whom it may concern, a group of Hell Knights has vanished under suspicious circumstances. They were last seen on the road to the occupied city of Ace. The Knights were escorting a group of cultists and carrying letters captured in a recent raid on the underground hideout. They disappeared after reporting their approach to our outpost, and the chapters quartered there failed to find any trace of the missing knights. The situation is highly abnormal. Such a large squad could have fallen in battle, but they could hardly have vanished into thin air without so much as a sign of struggle. Powerful demonic forces might be involved in their disappearance. Thus we informed Dresden about the incident and plead for help in our investigation. Alright, tell me about the hideout. Where were the cultists captured? The secret hideout consisting of a large warehouse and several workshops, which produced equipment for cultist cells all over Mendev. We've been tracking cultists for a while before finally locating and attacking them. Strangely, our intelligence reports had indicated that several powerful demons were always present in the hideout, but our strike team only found mortals. We captured and escorted them to our outpost for questioning. What of this outpost? Where did the knights last seen? As I understand it, Paralector's Ty and Diothan informed you about the outpost during their visit to Dresden. Well, we finished its construction just a few days ago. It's already our largest staging ground in the Eastern Worldwood. We have a small permanent garrison station there. We use it as a resting area for Hell Knights involved in various expeditions. Fine, I'll take care of it when I get a chance. Reginald waves Jaeger away and then sets his pale yellow eyes upon you. We must visit the Hell Knight outpost as soon as we can. I suggest you treat this incident as seriously as possible. It might have unexpected consequences. We'll get there when we get there. Really, you've done nothing to endear yourself to me at all, Rachel. Your knights are reasonable enough fighters, but that's all I can say. Help from the Queen, 12 paladins, 30 champions. Development in the art of war. Let's enchant the stone. Classic master. An older man in dusty travelling clothes waves at you. His face is tan, but his grey eyes are bright. Commander. Aren't you the commander? Well met. My name is Lassimus the Antiquarian, and I study ancient relics. Perhaps you've heard of me, though if you haven't, it doesn't matter. An antiquarian? Do you sell anything? Lassimus shrugs. Alas, I don't. They call me the Antiquarian because of my love for ancient items that might otherwise seem mundane and useless. Do you understand the principles of archaeology? Sometimes even a shard from an oil lamp is enough to shine a light on the darkness of history. I've never heard of you anyway. I don't chase glory, it's enough for me to know that I bring knowledge to the peoples of Galarian. Some have used my discoveries to earn fame and fortune, but I remain a simple antiquarian. So what do you want from me? I'm planning a rather dangerous expedition, and I will need the help of a strong, skilled warrior. Not without recompense, of course. I found an ancient map leading to a certain cave system, a dragon burial ground. But it wasn't merely a place where old dragons came to die. I have a theory that once upon a time a great battle took place in those caves, and many relics and artifacts were left behind. You're waging a long and difficult war. Help me uncover the truth of the dragon burial ground, and I will give you all my savings. Believe me, I've earned a lot during my years of travel. All I need is for someone to clear the way down to the caves. Who knows what sort of demons inhabit that place now? I'd like to know the details. Of course, I will answer any questions you may have. Why do you want me to get personally involved? You could just ask me to send an armed escort. Latimus looks round. I don't think I'm trying to disparage them, but they are ordinary soldiers after all. What if we discover treasure down below? Will they resist the allure of gold for the sake of science? Will they keep our expedition a secret, even if my competitors promise them huge sums of money? No, I'm sorry, but I will only rely on someone who is trusted by the Queen. Seriously, you think I'm not going to grab everything that's there? Me and my friends basically clear an area more than a swarm of locusts would. Where do you get this map of the dragon burial ground? I bartered it from a ranger in exchange for an amulet. The ranger wasn't keen on going deeper into the world wound, and I doubt he could have understood how valuable this map might be for science. I dare say he made a poor bargain. Tell me more about your theory. I'm interested in dragon history from the days of Apsu and the creation of Dahak up to now. But dragons are reclusive creatures, and they don't enjoy discussing their histories with strangers. Sure, we know about many historical conflicts involving dragons. But as for large-scale battles between dragons, they prefer to keep quiet about those, and thus we historians remain in the dark. And then suddenly I find the map that identifies the cave system, and its surrounding area is a dragon burial ground. But mass burial sites are so uncharacteristic for their kind. Dragons are reclusive by nature, both in life and death. I assume an ancient battlefield awaits us there, but who fought whom and for what cause? This is what we have to find out. Can you imagine? We could discover a brand new, hitherto unknown page of history. Apsu, Dahak, who are they? Apsu is known as the god of metallic dragons. At the dawn of time, he was born from the purest waters, and together with his dreaded spouse, whose name I'm afraid to say, he sired many creatures in a multitude of worlds. His kingdom lies far from this world, among flying islands and wandering stars. Dahak, his proud and fearless son, was one of the first dragon gods. He chose the path of destruction instead of creation. He settled in hell, founding his own kingdom of flames and agony. Dahak fought alongside his father and the other gods to defeat Rovagog. Yet, after the battle, he swore that one day he would return and destroy Apsu once and for all. He still dwells in his hellish palace, finding new ways to wreak havoc on Galarian, such is his uncontrollable nature. What do you hope to find in the burial ground? I seek evidence that a raging battle was fought there, and perhaps also evidence for the reasons for such conflict. Dragons would not gather together for such a large battle over some petty, inconsequential feud. Oh no. They must have had a serious reason, and that, perhaps, is the biggest mystery of all dragonkind. I've heard enough. What's your decision? I'll help you when I get a chance. Splendid. Latimer smiles, but the smile doesn't reach his observant grey eyes. I shall immediately head to the dragon cave entrance and wait for you there. I think I can handle this part of the journey, but as for the dangers that wait below, I fear I know nothing about them. Okay. Now we're on to the rank up with Captain Odin. Commander, we've managed to defeat Karamzadeh's host. The remnants of his army have retreated to lick their wounds, and we must use this opportunity to go on the offensive. But right now our army is not fully prepared to begin such an expansion. The further we advance into enemy territory, the more we'll need strong and mobile cavalry. I propose we replenish our forces with light cavalrymen. Mendev could offer us plenty. There are many lone paladins in Galarian, like me, who travel and help the needy. Shall we call them to our aid? Says Seela. Shut up, Rachel. Ulbricht's cavalry. Now they're always a serious threat on the battlefield, not just riders on horseback. The fiercest fighters out of all cavalry I've ever seen are the wolf riders from Verdant Forest. Maybe we could try to recruit them. I want to hear the opinions of my advisors. Everyone looks at you expectantly. Sealer, what advantages do paladins offer? The gods have blessed them with strength, protected them against darkness and corruption. They spend their whole lives training and performing great deeds. Destroying evil is what they live for, and it's what they do better than anyone. Ulbrich, who are the wolf riders? The Verdant Forest is a perilous place, and the people who live there are a harsh folk. They're almost like us. They fight against all kinds of wild fey, overgrown bugs, and other oglings. One of the groups that lived in the forest is a halfling tribe. What the gods denied him in stature, they more than made up for in ferocity. And they're wolf riders. They're like beasts astride beasts. The point is, they're well used to cutting off ogling heads in their forest. They'll fit right in here. Shut up, Rachel. Captain Norden, what are the benefits of light cavalry? Light cavalry may be inferior to knights as far as equipment quality goes, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Firstly, the lightness of the armour gives them manoeuvrability, and secondly, many nobles' offspring who have battle skills and a fast horse but can't afford expensive armour will gladly answer our call, eager to earn glory with their feats. Right, everything's clear to me. Paladins. Or wolf riders. No. Sealer, I hope your paladins won't let you down. And the reason I'm doing that is we can call on Galfrey to help, and she gives us paladins as well. So that helps us boost a particular troop type. I haven't let you down, and they won't either. With that, this meeting of the military council is adjourned. I will brief the officers on the expected reinforcements immediately and see to it there are available stables and expanded and properly refitted. Right. Oh, we don't have any of them on the army. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. In that case, they can go back this way and join the others. Yeah, that will fill out their ranks, in fact. Right, so all of that's done. Now we leave, because I believe we need to go speak to our anchor. You no longer need to be with us, you do. Court of the Rising Storm. Aranka, Ilkis and Wallflower are absorbed in a terribly important conversation. They whisper excitedly, barely taking notice of their surroundings. Aranka throws a cursory glance at you as though she hardly recognises you and says, "Not now. We need to figure out this mess before plunging back into the argument." Okay, I thought we had to speak to her. It says talk to Aranka. Okay. I'm confused. Apparently we don't need to talk to Aranka. Okay, never mind that then. We haven't cleared the Ashen Grotto yet, have we?
I won't let you hurt my friends. You offend me.
Dear God, we're all fighting at each other. Not good. Mount your horse.
I will resist.
Right, one of them's down.
Stand down.
Monarch. There's the Abyssal Huntress.
This cannot be happening.
Well, apparently it can. Sealer.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Prepare yourself.
Why don't you take them?
Away, you rascal. This cannot be happening. time is over. You offend me.
There we go. Now let's have a rest. Oh, I forgot to put her back on watching.
No time for idling.
Right. Let's have a look in here.
Rely on me.
Uh-huh.
We have a cave.
A bright future awaits us. I'm done with you.
Yeah, I'd say you are. Ooh, we got a tick swarm there.
Adventures are exciting. Stand down. They choose to stand against me. Make your peace.
Into the fray!
Away, you rascal!
Got it. Tick swarms could be a bit dangerous, I think. Swarms tend to be.
Come at me, I dare you.
Alright, you can only move forward. Oh, we've got another ash giant coming in as well. See how that went?
Glory without risk!
Whack him.
Your time is over.
Right, they're down.
I will resist. Surrender or else.
Another one as well. Okay. And more ticks. Ah, that's not good. More down. Is there another tick as well on there?
Fall!
The inheritor, guide my blade!
Six falls down. Good.
You offend me. Prepare yourself. Too late for apologies.
I will bring down the divine wrath!
Into the fray!
You can swoop on him.
Stand down.
Desna, guide my hand.
Oh, didn't want you to do that, but there's very much misclicks on it, look. They're down. Got a menu. Magic essence. Where's gotta be here somewhere. There. Cheese croissanta. We'll have that. Lovely jubbly.
This is my time to shine.
That's all that was in there, a couple of giants. That's about it. Quick pop out here. What level are we? 11 still, I think. Just over 30,000, just under 31,000 left. So look at the murky grotto. See what's in here. Cave there. I'm a +2. That's +1, isn't it? Don't really need +1 anymore. See what's in the cave.
So exciting!
Come over here, Landwalker! The fat, pale-skinned creature is squinting with visible displeasure, shielding its bulging eyes with his webbed hand. It's so disturbingly bright even in this cave. Why don't you come with us on a voyage? I can sell you everything you need for the journey. You do want to come back, don't you? So what regular equipment you've got? I don't really need to know that. No potions and scrolls? Well, might be somewhere to come to pick things up. Tell me about yourself. Me? Is there anything interesting to tell at all? You don't know. Who are you? My name is known to the waves, but you can call me Chaplain. I watch over the helmsman, that helmsman fellow and his ship, and over the brave ones who set out to conquer Ishia or become its food. Tell me about Ishia. Away from the world of mortals, at the very roots of the creation, is a place where the abyssal darkness verges on the great nothingness, lies Ishia. The endless primeval ocean that spawned all and will someday consume all. The proud demon lords with their realms are no but flecks of foam on its surface. You're a cleric, what power do you serve? I serve a power older than mortals and demons. The shadow of the depths in the originator of the waters, salt and fresh. The one who awaits you, my child, and anyone who dares to go to sea. Perhaps not today, not tomorrow, but sooner or later your travels will bring you to him, the very bottom of the abyss. The shadow of the depths, this chaplain serves Dagon, a demon lord who rules over oceans and sea monsters. What do you sell? Anything you could possibly need. Thank you for your assistance. I don't trust this guy if he's serving demons. What about helmsman?
Step closer, treasure. Young, strong, and brave. Just who I need. Tell me, how would you like to get your hands on incredible riches?
A hunched creature wrapped in threadbare cloak is beckoning to you with its long, crooked finger. Its quiet, hoarse voice is more akin to creaking of rusty metal than normal speech. Who are you?
Call me the helmsman.
What kind of riches are you talking about? Because I'm not sure I trust someone serving demons.
Oh, the greatest treasure in the Midnight Isles. I know the way. I have a ship, but I am too old and frail to claim the treasure on my own.
Where did your expedition head?
Straight into the abyss. Don't worry. I have no stake in this foolish invasion, this farcical war. The veil between the planes is thin in this place. That is why I came here in search of break. Our voyage will take us to neutral waters, to the Midnight Isles, which lie in the ocean of Ishia.
Well, I think I've got my own stuff going on right now, so I'm not sure.
Suit yourself.
I have my eye on many daring adventurers. If you don't want this treasure, then it will go to another. Hello, treasure. Suit.
So we can come back here sometime if we want. Might be interesting sometime. Right, let's go take some more of these rules down. That sucked. A gang of demons hunting runaway slaves was not reckoning on facing the commander's conquering forces. Among the bloody corpses, the Crusaders could discover a dark, godforsaken altar fashioned from the teeth of demons, captured victims of the webs, and the webs of monstrous mechanical spider retrievers. The soldiers clamoured to burn it, but the more tactically minded officers decided not to rush into anything and passed it on to the commander for observation. The altar of the first retrievers. Barely a soul has ever managed to escape the revenge of the demons. The fiends dispatched their retrievers, the creepy mechanical spiders they created for hunting, to silently track down their enemies, runaway slaves or renegades, cultists. As legend has it, the first retriever was made by the demon lord Hagenti, the lord of transformation. Throughout the ages, the first retriever fell under the ownership of different demon masters, but was an impeccable servant to all. A mortal heretic and twice renegade finally put a halt to the first retriever's murderous servitude. The Templar of the Ivory Labyrinth, whose name is unknown, repented of his deeds and left the cult. The first retriever was sent forth on his trail, but never returned. Both retriever and prey fell in the fight. Later, the demons discovered the retriever's remains and cobwebs, and turned them into an altar. The retriever's ravenous hunger seeped into the altar. Decades later, worshippers took their sacrifices there. The ripped-out teeth of all who tried to flee demons' wrath were caught and slain. The altar of first retrievers. Okay. Begging for mercy, one of the imprisoned demons points at an inconspicuous crack in the rock where a unit had been ordered to guard until the arrival of a pack of slaves. Examining the crack, the Crusaders return to the commander and proudly display a handful of shining dust on her. The crevice is home to an adamantine load. This rare and precious metal will come in useful to the Mandevian army. Daily income? 5 material points. Now, I don't think there's anything around that's 5 or less, is there? No. So I guess you're just going to stay there for now. Right. The Hell Knight's Outpost. That, my friends, is where we'll pick up tomorrow. I'm going to end for today, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, for more Wrath of the Righteous, as we try and take on the Hell Knights.